making any major mistakes.
Right.
I think the teamwork, very good on both sides. A lot of good movements, a lot of ganks, and some good last hitting in general. So, I mean, these guys just definitely played their all for their companies and their respective charities as well. And yeah, these guys were, just great sports the whole way through, the handshakes and everything, no trash talk, no one trolling each other, no one changed their names mid-tournament. I mean, these guys are some of the best sportsmen I've seen in this. So Amazon, you can see there on that screen, AHGL Season 2 winner. I mean, a wonderful job to them. They played really, really well.
Yeah, they did an amazing job here, and it wouldn't have been possible without Red Bull, without Day 9, the After Hours Gaming League. Big round of applause for them as well. We still have a lot more games to come here. These two matches between EA and Amazon were not it. They do have StarCraft coming up with Day 9 and Husky, so your favorite StarCraft commentators, so stay tuned for that. But these two teams coming out really strong, playing good all season. As we said, Microsoft actually beat, I believe it was EA, and then Amazon was able to beat Microsoft, so we kind of see that come into play in the whole effect of things that happened and the way things turned out.
Yeah, absolutely worked out just phenomenally for them, and really the only team that ever beat them. So I gotta say, wonderful job by Amazon to close that one out. They only ever lost one map. They lost the one map. They're in this grand finals, but the entire rest of this bracket, they 2-0'd everybody through. EA did take that 2-1 over Microsoft in the semifinal, but they couldn't quite claw their way through this game. And they had such a good, strong early game lead, but it all got turned around by that one Baron steal. That Dr. Mundo going where he pleased, died for it, but caused that team fight victory. And if it weren't for the Baron buff going to the rest of his team, it would not have been enough.
That's one thing to point out as well is heroic things like that really turn the tide of a game. We saw a lot of their members dying after that happened, but they were able to stop that Baron, which would have been a huge initiative for the opposing team to push into their base and probably cause a lot more damage than it did. So stopping that, as you said, really was a turning point and possibly the winning point for the team.
Yeah, so you got to say, that's got to be the MVP of that game. I think he carried big in Santa Monica. Hopefully we can get a sweatshirt for him or something. But I mean, just absolutely great play by him. And
Wizard coming out strong the entire game as well.
Yeah, had a really shaky start for sure, but he made it happen in the end. And just good initiations, 2, 5, and 13 for him, 13 assists and 2 kills. The entire team only ever got 18 kills. He was part of 15 of those. So, I mean, a very, very big player there, doing a lot of great things for him. And again, all these players played phenomenally. Actually, everyone on Amazon went positive, 7-0, 3-3, 5-1, 1-0. I take that back. Wizard actually went 2-5. But again, 13 assists really made things happen. And that whole team just played cohesively very, very well. I like their team comps. I like their damage output. It just worked out for them.
Yeah, and I believe we actually have a semi-fun game going on between Rioters as well, so we'll have to see if we have that going in just a few minutes. I know we have some interviews coming up as well. Day 9 is going to speak about what's going on next, so you guys will have an idea of what's coming up. But right now, we're just hanging out in the Red Bull Stadium here in Santa Monica. As I said before, hop, skip, and a jump right away from Riot. So you can tell all the cool companies work in this area.
Yeah, dude. Just gonna show up, party, whatever. Just hang out. There's cool bros here. It's a nice atmosphere, actually. It's weird. I've went rock climbing a couple times. There's a local gym that it's a rock climbing gym that's nearby. And every time I've been, there's someone who works in gaming who recognizes me. And I don't get recognized in real life almost ever, but it's at a rock climbing gym.
Is that you up there?
Right, but it's come on, of all things to recognize a nerd at, physical activities not normally the one you do it.
Do you see this? The monitor tan.
Yeah, man. It looks really glorious, of course. Mine burned all my hair away. So, but yeah, of all places, right, to recognize another nerd, it's a bunch of nerds go rock climbing, and so that's kind of what's happened there. So I'm like, oh hey, what's going on? I work at Riot. Oh, I work here, and it's interesting.
What? You're doing physical activity, huh?
I know it's my lack of muscles, showing. But able to pull my body weight up, so that's good. At least I got something there. But yeah, it's actually Santa Monica actually does have a lot of nerds and computer companies here.
Oh my God, so much. It's great. Even in our jurisdiction, I know we have I forgot now. Can't remember. I know Neopets is in there. Everybody loves Neopets.
Neopets, I like it.
Yeah.
I used to play with those way back in the day.
I'm sure you did.
Of course, dude. Can't hate. Let's see.
So
Looks
yeah,
like we
if you were just joining us, that is quite unfortunate. Rivington the third and Freak here. We just ended up with the League of Legends matches. Amazon taking it home. EA coming out with great games. Obviously, it was 2-1 in the best of 3, so we did go for all 3 games. And like I said before, both of these teams kind of feel like their wins are inconclusive, or it was always a back and forth, and it was never a definitive one. But that it really just turns out to both of these teams being well practiced.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and then we will be right back with the awards ceremony, so don't go anywhere. We got more games for you guys coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here at the After Hours Gaming League Season 2 Grand Finals, where Amazon.com has just won the first ever League of Legends. Congratulations, Amazon. Let's hear it for Amazon, guys. And Electronic Arts as well. And now I'm going to throw it to Freak for an interview with our winner, the team captain of Amazon.com.
Hey everybody, so welcome here. I'm here with Lord Zale of Amazon.com, the jungler. Congratulations, first of all. Good job.
Thank you very much.
So first question, I want to know, where did the name Lord Zale come from? Please tell us the story.
That's actually from a typo when I was 9 years old, playing Heroes of Might and Magic with a friend.
Okay.
I went to type Alex, 'cause that's my name, and I hit Z in front of the A and only got all the way to the E and just kept it.
Nice. And so all these years you just been Lord Zale.
Yeah, you commit to a name.
Where'd Lord come from? Was it Lord Alex?
It was because the minimum length of 4 was not allowed in a lot of games, so I had to put something in front of it.
Generic prefix Zale.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. Well, good job. So every single game you guys ran a lot of the same champions over and over. So why did you sort of keep those same champions?
So I guess our thought process behind our jungle picks was that I actually did want to pick Lee Sin for a lot of those games. I wasn't able to because EA picked him up. They've got a very strong Lee Sin player as I roll. And I figured Mundo is a really good counter to that because everyone's playing really cautiously. I just wanted to farm as hard as I could, as fast as I could, and Mundo outfarms Lee Sin. So.
Cool. Well, good job on that one. And finally, what would you say would be the biggest factor in your guys actually winning those games?
Coordination. I was really impressed with our bot lane. I felt like they dominated the lane really hard most games, and with the exception of the second game, we had really good coordination around getting to objectives and securing them.
Cool. At what point during the last game did you know you guys had it? You had, was the Baron steal at the very end, or was it later than that?
The Baron steal and then tower really helped us. I think that it was after that when we managed to. I think we got a wipe on them shortly thereafter. That was when we really felt really confident.
All right, well, good job again. You guys got the first place prize, $5,000 going over to Child's Play. Good job. Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Thanks. Congratulations again, Alex, and Team Amazon. Congrats to all of you for performing so brilliantly throughout the season. And now Rivington presents the trophy for the League of Legends AHGL Season 2. Congrats again. And of course, from Team Riot, Dustin will bring over the $5,000 first place prize check. And now it's photo op time. Congratulations again, guys. Give it up for Amazon.com. Which means that as of now, we are halfway complete with Season 2 of the AHGL Grand Finals. We're going to be doing an extra special fun match where Team Riot will be going up against Team Amazon.com, just as a fun little show match before we get set up for the SC2 Grand Finals right after that, casted by myself and Husky Starcraft, of IBM versus Epic Systems. See you then.